والبداية كانت مع المخرجين زاك ليبوفسكي وآدم بيستين اللي كان عندهم مهمة صعبة في إعادة هذه السلسلة للشاشة بعد مرور 14 سنة على الجزء الخامس واللي صدر عام 2011 وكان من إخراج ستيفن كويل.
When you talk on this film, what felt most important to preserve from the old Final Destinations, and what did you want to reinvent?
That's such a great question. Definitely the twisty death sequences are the most important part of Final Destination to get right for the fans. I mean, death is so clever in these movies, and people watch to see all the intricate, unique ways that he's going to come for people. So that was a lot of fun to create. But we also wanted to bring a deeper character level and more interesting kind of relationships to the movie, because it was all based around a family. And so we wanted to make sure that family feeling and the emotional connection to the family was more present. And that was different from the other movies where the characters were all just groups of teenage friends or strangers.
Speaking of family, I believe we have an angle here, and it really changed the tone of the film. So how did the emotional foundation and generations dealing with the trauma shaped your directing style here in Final Destination?
Yeah, it was really important for us to really explore what was possible by making this movie about a family. And it did a few things. It created some challenges, but also gave us a lot of riches. The challenges were that these are movies that basically are supposed to be fun. And so when you make a movie about a whole bunch of family members dying one by one, you need to embrace the fact that there's higher stakes there because they love each other and they want to save each other in a way that the stakes are even higher than previous movies. You also can't fall into the trap of everyone just being so depressed and so sad that all their family members are dying one by one.
فطبعا التفكير بالمشاهدين ومحبين سلسلة أفلام Final Destination كانت من أولوياتهم.
It's really tricky to find that balance where the stakes were a lot higher. People were on the edge of their seat because they could tell these family members wanted to protect each other. But we also had to keep the urgency going so that as soon as one family member dies, the attention has to turn to how can we save the next person that we love. And it was, difficult to kind of find that balance, but we're really, really happy that, we think that it makes those death sequences even more intense because there's a lot more kind of love that's present in the film.
Finally speaking of the death's design, how did a full analysis of past death scenes, how did that research help you surprise the audience, surprise me?
Yeah.
Oh, what a great question. Yeah, we started by building an incredibly nerdy spreadsheet where we analyzed every death and put them into different categories. There's some that are surprises, there are some that are suspenseful, where you're tracking every detail. And so we broke down the different types of deaths and which ones were the most successful, so that we made sure to draw on what was the best of the deaths from the past, while also making sure we were giving a good variety so we never repeated ourselves. And all for the goal of, as you said, keeping it surprising, because these movies could become predictable because that death is coming for everyone. Yeah. So how do you misdirect the audience and make sure that they never see what's coming?
Gonna be here and you surprise me that death is there.
Yes.